How you doing? Happy Friday. My little sound system sounds terrible today. But that's okay. Happy Friday. Hi, thanks for joining. Happy International Dance Day. Yes, just I get a little more volume. I got my little computer system. It sounds terrible because I'm not home, but it's all good. Hey, how are you? Happy International Dance Day to everyone, and happy Friday. Okay. Hey, contemporary ones, is that you, Bernard? Is that you, Bernard Gaddis? You want to come on and say a few words? Bernard Gaddis, please share this International Dance Day with me. Send me a request, Bernard. Hey, Sisters Who Dance. Yes. Oh, my God. Okay, send me a request, Bernard. I love you. Thank you. I don't have a guest today. Welcome. Yes, thank you guys for being here. Happy Friday. If you're watching me, that means you have made it through another week. So yes for that. Yes for that. Yes. Oh my gosh. So my little sound system sounds terrible. My boo cat is not here, and normally he would hook up the sound for me because that's what he does. He's a profession. He's a professional in these sound streets. So I'm just going to let that go for now. Anyway, happy International Dance Day. Thank you for joining. I know it's beautiful out and it's Friday, and I'm feeling really good because we were finally able to announce our SummerStage season. Okay, Bernard, I'll wait for you. And I'm so excited to have shared that with everyone, and also to just put it out there in the world, so it's always nerve-wracking every single SummerStage year to put out new work into the world and new shows. But before I bring in my friend Bernard, I just want to put up some photos because hey, Kate, I just want to put up some photos of my season so I can tell you guys what I'm up to. So SummerStage is a festival that I work for here in New York City. We're in Central Park, and we're also in all 5 boroughs. And last year, the year before, obviously nothing happened in 2020, but we were virtual. And last year, we did a very shortened, truncated season with what money we had. And I was only able to do 1 show, but I had 6 artists on that show. But this year, we are going back mostly to our full season and series. And I'm just so proud. It's my 15th season. Okay. It's my 15th anniversary season. So look, cheers to me. Yes. And so I really wanted to amplify and uplift women leaders in the arts, and specifically women of color leaders in the arts. Yes, I'm going to say that again. Women leaders in the arts and women of color leaders in the arts, because that's what I am. And I'm celebrating my 15th anniversary season at SummerStage doing just that. Okay, so without further ado, yes, thank you. I'm going to show you my season if you haven't seen it on my page. So opening night is with Herbie Hancock, the music, but we also have these side satellite stages where I will be featuring tap dancer Asha Griffith. And this is my first time working with her solely. She actually did my dance show last year as a featured guest with Souls of Duende. So she's a dancer and a singer, and she will have an upright bassist musician with her. And so she'll be playing along with, hey, Law. She will be on the show with Herbie Hancock and Keon Harold somewhere in the mix. Hey, Dean. These are all people that I just love. Yes, Law, we still need to do one of these, you and me. So I'm talking about my SummerStage season. Asha Griffith opening night, June 11th in Central Park. Yes. All right, who else? Who we got next? After that, we do move to Central Park, and my guests there are the ladies for Passion Fruit. Okay. Miss Tatiana, Miley, and Lorianne, Passion Fruit Dance Company based here in New York. Contemporary hip hop dance. Just brilliant ladies. And I know you've been waiting, right? I'll get you, Law. Give me some dates. Give me some Fridays, Law. Send me some Fridays. And so they're performing on July 13th, which is Bastille Day Eve. And so it's going to be just a very French forward program, because after they perform, I'm bringing over a dance company from France, Art Move Concept, and they're making their festival debut with a piece called Anopa, Another Step. And This is the co-founder and co-artistic director of Art Move Concept, and her name is Soria Rem, and she's French Cambodian, and she and her partner Mehdi, they are bringing their company to New York, and they're playing the festival for the first time, and they're bringing this work that we've gotten funding for to come to New York. And she's a legendary B-girl in France, in Europe, and so they're coming to New York to perform on the same bill with Passion Fruit. So again, very woman forward, y'all. You're woman forward. Okay, so that's that. And then later that week, we will be moving to Flushing, Queens, where I will have the amazing, yes, Ayodele Cassell. So a little side note, Ayodele was supposed to perform with us in 2020. So now she's back on a shared, but Ayodele also is the guest choreographer for the show Funny Girl. And she does all the tap choreography for this show. So bravo to Ayodele. She's been blazing in these past bunch of years. Her career has just blossomed and boomed. So Ayodele Cassell in Flushing on July 15th. And then after Ayodele, sadly, we lost a member of our dance community earlier this year, the great Nini Chen. And so, but in honor of her legacy, I am moving forward with presenting the company. So also on this date in Flushing, the great Nini Chen Dance Company, as well as actually on the same show is Le Ballet Afrique, led by Omari Wiles, who is a legend in these ballroom streets, kids. Okay, so that show is co-presented by All Arts, and big stuff, big time stuff, y'all, big time stuff. I'm so excited right now. You guys have no idea. I'm so excited to be able to present this to you guys. The following week, July 22nd, is, okay, Miss Melissa Young, who is the artistic director of Dallas Black Dance. Yes, kids, Dallas Black Dance Theater are coming to Brooklyn. They could easily play Central Park, but I only had 2 dates there. So they will be in Bed-Stuy Von King Park, Brooklyn on July 22nd. Now, all this stuff lives on our website, but I'm just excited to share it with you like this. So bear with me. Melissa Young, I've known Melissa forever as a dancer. She was a dancer in Dallas Black Dance Theater, and now she is at the helm running things. Okay. So Melissa Young, she also did one of my lives. I went to Jacob's Pillow last summer, and we did a live together there in Jacob's Pillow and as well in person. So from there, that's Von King. Then we moved to Staten Island, and I have Maimuna Ket's African Dance Company. This is Madame Marie Bass Wiles, and she is actually the mother of Omari Wiles. Yes. And so she is leading up this company, and they will be in Staten Island in Corporal Thompson Park, her dance company, performing there. And she's a legend. They just had their 30th anniversary conference that they do every year, and people just come from all over to this conference here in New York. Then we moved to the Bronx in Crotona Park, and I will be presenting Urban Bush Women. I love me some Urban Bush Women. And so they also were scheduled to perform in 2020, and I wanted to bring them back. This is Jawale Willa Jozala, who is the founder, artistic director, chief artistic advisor now. So she has stepped down, or, a little bit to the side. But love Jawale. And just a little backstory. So just so you guys know, if you don't know already, me and Bernard. So 1993, we performed on SummerStage in Central Park in New York. We were just babies. And one of the pieces that we did was Shelter by Jawale. So all of this, we're just family. It just all comes back full circle. And then so the new artistic directors of Urban Bush Women is Shannon Judson, beautiful Shannon, and as well as Samantha Space. I hope I'm saying her name correctly. But Samantha and Shannon are the new co-artistic directors of Urban Bush Women and doing a phenomenal job. And also on the program, before they start or go on, is Sherry L. Stokes. And Sherry L. Stokes is part of their mentorship program, because they're all about empowering women, choreographers and dancers and new voices. And Sherry L. Stokes comes out of that family of choreographers that they amplify within the Urban Bush Women family. So yes, absolutely. Yes. So she'll be performing with her company, her troupe. And then we moved to, which I'm super duper also excited about, is Marcus Garvey Park in Harlem, kids. We got Latasha Barnes. Okay, Latasha Barnes. And she will be doing excerpts from her Jazz Continuum. And that show is shared with Jazzmobile. So it'll be a shared bill. So Latasha dancers will go on first with her musicians. She's also going to be teaching a Lindy or swing class. And then Jazzmobile will have their artists go on after Latasha. And it's just going to be a beautiful evening of dance in Harlem. This is for August 19th. 2 more guys. Hang in there with me. I'm so excited. So after Latasha Barnes, I think, right, we're still in Harlem. And the very next evening, so Gabby Krista is part of the program with Burnt Sugar Dance. And backstory, we also lost a dear member of our community, Greg Tate, back in December, suddenly, unexpectedly. Journalist, writer, critic, friend. And when I first, hey Tom Bellamy, when I first moved back to New York after leaving Ailey, after all of my just, depression, still just wondering what was I going to do next after having to leave Alvin Ailey due to my injury, I just started dibbling and dabbling in music, and I was starting to come onto the New York scene and was, dating someone. I've told the story before, but I was dating someone who was friends with Greg Tate. And one day we ran into him in the East Village. This was 1998, I want to say 97, 98. He introduced me to Greg and said, this is my girlfriend, Danny G. She's a former Ailey dancer. Yes, Greg. Yes. And she's trying to get her music chops and get her thing started. And he was like, well, do you want to come audition for my band? So it was an earlier iteration of Burnt Sugar, the orchestra chamber, and it was called Medusa Oblongata. And so working with Greg, I ended up meeting all these amazing people like Imani Uzuri, Tamara Kali, Vernon Reed, Jessica Karen Moore, Lisa Jesse Peterson, Freedom Bradley. So all these people I got to meet through Greg, and subsequently musicians that ended up joining my band. And it saved my life. It really did. So I'm trying to get emotional. So for me to now be able to, do this tribute to him with Burnt Sugar Dance. So Burnt Sugar Dance was a collaboration between Gabby Krista, the beautiful Gabby Krista, who is the wife of Vernon Reed. And she discovered or heard Greg's music, and just, the coming together of these two forces of nature is what is Burnt Sugar Dance. And Gabby already had a company, so she brought that together with Burnt Sugar, and that's when Burnt Sugar Dance was born. Backstory on that, the debut performance of Burnt Sugar Dance was actually in Central Park in 2002. So this is actually the 20th anniversary, and Greg and Gabby were already speaking of doing something this year. Whew. So all that to say, I am super honored to be honoring our fellow, brother in this way, but also to help celebrate this tremendous collaboration between Gabby and Greg. And so it's the 20th anniversary also of Burnt Sugar Dance, but also a Greg Tate tribute with the blessing of his younger brother, Brian Tate, and the Tate family. So I would not be doing this unless I had the blessing of Brian Tate, and Brian is the one who is putting this all together. And Gabby is gathering the dancers, and she will be doing the conduction of the improv. And guess what, kids? I'm going to be dancing too. I am going to be dancing for our brother Greg. So August 20th, Harlem, come through. They're also doing a tribute at Lincoln Center. It's just, as they should be, so a lot of tributes for our brother Greg this summer, and rightly so. He meant so much to so many of us. And the last production for this summer I will have, okay, listen, kids. Miss Linda Denise Fisher Harrell. Okay, former Ailey diva during my time, during Bernard's time. We were all in there together. She is now, about a year now, the artistic director of Hubbard Street Dance Chicago. So this for me is actually a 3-year conversation. I had started the conversation with Hubbard Street with her predecessor, Glenn Edgerton, and then we all know what happened. And so things changed in the meantime, and I'm so happy to know that it's Linda that has taken the reins. And so she is coming back to New York, kids, as the leader of Hubbard Street Dance, and it's going to be phenomenal. And that's my final show of the season. So listen, all this amazing dance, with women of color leaders, and just women leading the day, leading the charge in these dance streets. So thank you for going through that with me. Please go to our website. And of course, there's tons of music, as we know. SummerStage is known for its music, but please know that dance is up in there, and will stay up in there, and has been there since day one. Okay. Just want to make sure y'all know that. And I know I'm probably preaching to the choir, but you never know. You never know. So, cheers to all of that. Hey, Jeremy. And I'm going to go and grab my brother, Bernard Gaddis, my Danko Ailey brother, who has been on times now. I'm so glad he's jumping into this freestyle. Uh-oh.
Hey.
Just all of that, right? Just all of that.
I'm up here in these streets in Houston.
You're in Houston? What are you doing in Houston?
Where my company's participating in the Houston Contemporary Dance Festival.
Oh, work it out.
Yeah.
So for those that don't know Bernard Gaddis, we're both from Philly, and Bernard has his own company now in these Las Vegas streets. So tell me about your company.
Oh, actually, we're celebrating 16 years in Las Vegas.
Yes.
We're the first professional contemporary dance theater in Vegas. And actually, I'm the first African American to ever have a dance company or arts organization here in the state of Nevada.
Claim it, and call it out. Hey, Jeanette, Howard Gillis. Look at Danko Diva. Bernard, I'm telling you, these are the kinds of things that we have to keep shouting out and keep reminding people.
Yeah.
Because we're out here and we are leading the way and we are taking charge and we are, putting our stamp on things. That's fabulous, Bernard.
Yeah, thank you. And I got my brother, Don Bellamy, out here with me.
Yeah, Don Bellamy. Another Ailey Diva.
Getting the kids tight and right.
Tight and right. I still need to get out there and see you and just so wait, do you have some shows also too? Maryland? Wait, Virginia?
Virginia, yeah. We just came from Williams and Mary, Virginia, where we did a performance. It was great. And Leah Glenn, she has Leah Glenn Dance Company. Mm-hmm. She is an amazing host and presenter. And she wants to bring us back. So that was so much fun.
Nice.
So yeah, and then I think after this we go to, where do we go to? Oh, we go to Salt Lake City, Utah, where we're the premier dance company for the Red Rock Festival.
Come on.
And then we go to Lubbock, Texas, where we're actually, you're right, Lubbock, child, Lubbock. But wait, no, they have this huge 2,500 seat state of the art theater. It's ridiculous.
Don't sleep on Lubbock.
Right. I'm like this. Do I need to move to Lubbock? No.
Well, Texas, no, but
right.
No. All right, sorry, Texas.
Yeah. No, but yeah, so some good things are happening, for the company.
Like it.
Busy. Yeah.
Right.
How's everything with you?
Hold on, let me take a sip. Hey, Andrew Brader, I miss you. Andrew Brader, formerly of Complexions Ballet. Love you, Andrew Brader.
Yes. Andrew Spears.
No, as much as I complain and gripe and carry on, I definitely try to stay in the attitude of gratitude because I do realize how blessed I am to be in this role. Just even my own excitement at saying all those names of those, choreographers, those women who I know have faced their own prejudices and challenges as women leaders.
Right.
The misogyny out here in these streets,
right.
The years of their careers trying to be these leaders in these companies. And so it just gives me so much pride. And, and again, if you don't celebrate yourself, sometimes nobody else will. So that's why I'm like, but guess what?
Hello.
I'm going to celebrate widely my 15th anniversary. And I'm
right.
I didn't even throw myself a party at the venue. They don't even know it yet. I'm like balloons.
There you go.
No, but I felt good. I'm happy that it's finally out there because every year is so stressful. Are people going to hate, what we put forth? Right. It's like anything else.
Yeah. Well, it's funny because you remember you and I talked, and I'm doing a tribute to women choreographers for 2023.
Nice.
Yeah, and I think I had like Elisa Monte and Bridget Moore, Melissa Rector from Koresh.
Yes, director.
Yeah, it's going to be called "Hear Me Roar."
Come on, right,
There you go.
right.
So
I
yeah, it's going to be
love
exciting
that.
2023 for the company.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yes. No,
Yeah.
it's true. We need to amplify, women choreography in these spaces. Um, I know there was a poll, not a poll, but a survey done like a few years ago, maybe,
Hmm.
about women artistic directors and how
Right.
many were like in America. I wasn't sure if it was a global survey, but the ratio was really poor. I mean, a lot of
Mm.
executive directors,
Yeah, yeah,
you know,
yeah.
we can get the money, we can think,
Right.
but when it came to the artistic side, it was sort of like very uneven
Right.
in these.
Right. And the
Um,
funny thing about it is that the women, the artistic women, the artist directors who are women, are responsible for thousands of careers. I mean, cultivating dancers from, when they were 15 years old on up, you know.
exactly,
So,
exactly. Are
yeah.
you going to be on the East Coast at all in the summer?
Yes, actually. Oh, well, I've been meaning to tell you. I don't know if I did tell you, but I've been commissioned to set a work on Philadanco for fall season.
Are you serious?
Yes, yes. Kim and
No,
JB gave me a call and said we want you to set a work on Danko for their fall season. So
that is so exciting.
yeah, I think it's going to be me, Hope, Francisco Gela,
Oh, he's great. Yeah.
and I
Yeah. And
think
Hope Boykin. Yes.
yeah, and I think Tang Dao, Thing
Yeah.
Dao. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think yeah. So I think the four of us.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Yeah. So I was like I was driving. I was like this. Oh wait, let me pull over before I crash. Hold on. I was like, what did you just say?
So when do you start rehearsing? Congratulations.
Thank you. August 1st.
Oh
I start.
wow.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
I start August 1st.
So do
So.
you do you know like what you want to do yet? Or can you say?
You know what? I'm still trying to figure out. I mean, I'm talking with Janine Beckles and also Kim, the
Mhm.
both of them, whether they want something that I set on my company or something new. I'm
Mm,
pushing for something new. I think I'm, pushing on the side of doing something new for them. And then wanting to take them out of their comfort zone and
yeah.
and do something that will fulfill them, but challenge them, but also fulfill them.
Absolutely. I saw, and I don't like calling folks out. That's not my game. I don't do the pile on. I mean, I just, yeah, that's not me. I mean,
Yeah, I
privately,
know.
kiki, ha ha, be like, ooh, child.
Right.
Publicly, that's not my gig. But, I recently saw, I mean, I've been seeing companies a bunch. I'm on the Bessie's thing now, which is awesome. And
Hmm.
just seeing
Hmm.
a lot of dance. And I have seen some in particular lately that I just felt like it doesn't look like the choreography is challenging them. They look really
Hmm.
tentative,
Hmm. Hmm.
or I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like sometimes, yeah, you really have to step, or the choreographer may have been afraid to push them. I don't
Right,
know
right, right, right.
because I feel like
Well,
we've been back long enough now. These particular companies that they've been rehearsing, so I don't think it's like COVID tentativeness.
right, right.
I
Well,
don't.
I don't know, it's something that I've been thinking about, and you and I have talked about it, in depth a little bit. I just kind of feel that, Alvin always said you can't forget the entertainment value
Mm,
of it, and the story behind it. Like we can do, works about what's going on now in the world and all this other stuff, but you still can't forget the entertainment value because people go to the theater to escape, and to feel something. And
mhm,
I do attend a lot of concerts, and I do find that, that's a little lacking as
mm,
of late.
mhm,
That passion, and that makes me want to just go or tear up, or I've
mhm,
been looking for that, and I've actually been pushing my dancers to
mhm,
delve into that
mhm,
so
mhm,
it's I don't know. It's something that I miss.
Mm-hmm.
you know, like I would watch you on stage and we would be in tears, you
Yeah.
know, or laughing or whatever it may be, you know, and you know, it was, you know, at the end of the day, it wasn't about the technique. We already had the technique, and we did that in the room, you know,
Right.
and then
Yeah.
when we get on stage, it's about living, you
You
know.
know, I was watching. Thank you for that too. No, I mean, I just remember, yeah, just being on stage sometimes, and Chaya. If you guys don't know who Chaya is, that's Masasubi Chaya, who when we were in the company was associate artistic director, and I guess yeah, right, yeah,
Yeah,
and you know, he would put you with certain people that he knew that you would not be able to hold a straight face with. He
right,
knew what he was doing.
exactly,
And we would end up on stage, like literally laughing out loud on stage. And he'd
right,
be like, Dana-san, you cannot be laughing. And the whole time he's laughing too, though, by the way, guys.
right.
But
Oh, I
I was
know. Yeah,
watching a webinar the other night. No, it was last night. And do you know who Celia Ipiotis is?
I've heard of her. Yes, I've heard of her name. I haven't seen her though.
So she has that show Eye on Dance, or had that show Eye on Dance. It was a
Okay.
brilliant show, 90s, maybe up. I don't think it went to the 2000, but you know, she interviewed all these people. She actually came to Philadanco, and you had to be in the company then because she filmed Sweet Agony,
Oh yes, I was there. Yeah,
right?
yeah,
So she filmed Sweet Agony,
yeah,
but it was the moment that she showed out of the interview of she spoke to Aunt Joan Mize Brown,
yeah. Mhm,
and then she showed a quick clip. It was myself,
mhm,
Antonio Carlos Scott, and
mhm,
Kim in one of those
mhm,
sections.
mhm.
And so when I'm watching this webinar last night, that was a tribute to Ion Dance and her legacy as this person's journalist and
Mhm.
a filmmaker. In this program that we don't really have something like that right now. I mean, not
Right.
fully. I mean, obviously I have this and
Right,
people
right, right, right.
things, but not a
Yeah, I know.
form.
We need to get you on prime
Uh,
time.
okay, Oprah, are
See.
you listening, girl?
Right.
You know I tag Oprah all the time. I'm like, somebody will put me on TV one of these days.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I really would love that. But and so she was showing clips, and one of those clips actually was her talking to Alvin, and it was like 9 months before he passed,
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
and it's talking to him about getting that out of your dancers. But then she showed our clip, and so as I'm watching it, I was like, oh my god! So I typed into the chat box, "That's me," look.
Right, right.
Yes, Philadelphia. She emailed me today. We've never met.
Oh,
And I
nice.
wanted to get on her radar, as this for a
Mhm.
long time.
Right.
And she said, I saw you were watching and I know you're in that clip and I really need some help identifying some of the other dancers in that full clip. I would love to speak to you. I was like, oh my God, she knows who I am now.
Right.
Because the dance world, like people have their Beyonce. I love Beyonce. I'm just using it as an example, but
Right.
like I gag over if I see Barishnikov or
Right.
these BB Newworth walking down the street, like oh my god, like those are our stars,
Right.
our rock
Right.
stars. So
Right.
someone like Celia Ipiotis is like, oh my god,
Mhm.
she knows me. Um,
Right.
those are our rock stars, and that we
Yeah.
fangirl over. Um, but I'm still confirming the information this summer. Fingers crossed. I am
Okay.
going to do a dannIGeeLive live in person.
Okay.
So
Work.
I'm setting up the information and the place and the venue. So
Okay.
to be confirmed.
Well, let me know because I'll be
I
there.
will.
I'll fly in for that one.
Yeah. And
I'm
so
serious.
no, thank
Yeah.
you. And I definitely want to, if there's anything I can do to fly out to, I mean, I love coaching. Like, I was dying to get down to Philly to, oh, thanks, Corinne. Yes, girl. Save the date, July 1st. That's all I'm gonna say. Save the date, July
Right.
1st.
There you go.
It's a Friday. Um, I love coaching, and
Mhm.
I wasn't able to get down to Philadanco to see their recent weekend series, but I heard it went well. I heard that the
Oh,
kids were
good.
great,
Good. 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 Good.
I love coaching. So if there's anything you
Yeah.
ever need me to come out there, be like, let me say that again.
Yeah. No. And actually, the funny thing about it is that I'm with the women's the dedication for the women choreographer. I definitely wanted to do a all-female version of Dreamtime.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
That would be super dope. Do people still
yeah,
say dope? I still say dope.
right,
You know. Oh, I love
right,
that idea.
yeah, yeah,
Just
so
warriors
yes, wearing it out.
wearing it out.
Yeah,
I love that idea, but now
yeah,
that's a great idea.
yeah. So, but
Mm-hmm.
so yeah, but I mean, it's been rough, but it's been good. You
Yeah.
know, I think we've had some triumphs. Dance always goes up and down, and
Mm-hmm.
and I think we just have to stay dedicated to each other, not
Mm-hmm.
discount each other, support each other,
Mm-hmm.
love each
And
other,
give each other grace.
and
I
give
mean,
each other grace.
even ourselves,
Right,
right?
right.
I'm still fighting these old COVID-10.
Girl, all of us, trust and believe. I'm like this. I don't take my shirt off until we figure
Meanwhile,
this
I'm
out.
like, I
Right?
can't. Hey, Philadanco. Hey, who's that? Right. So meanwhile, I'm like, oh, I can't lose weight. But meanwhile, never far from a glass of red. You know what I'm saying? We have to have our comforts, our creature comforts.
Right, right.
But yeah, I'm gonna give each other grace. And I just feel like people are not going to always be what you want them to be or need them to be. People are going to do and say things sometimes that, I don't know. Even the partnerships, relationships, and love. Like people are tight right now. Like in New York, bump into somebody, look the wrong way, take too long, and people are really
Yeah, yeah.
wound
Wound up.
really
Yeah,
tightly right now. Hey,
yeah.
Janine. Speaking of Janine,
Yes.
yes, girl. Hi.
I just talked you up.
He did. He just talked about Janine. So just give each other grace in this moment and just be patient with each other and yourselves. That's all we
Yeah,
can do. That's all we can
yeah,
do.
yeah.
Before for the work, I mean, are you starting to, I mean, how exciting. Are you starting to look at, is this your first commission for another company like in a while or ever?
No, I was doing Texas. I've done Texas Ballet. I've done their professional division. So
Mm.
I've done about 3 ballets on them now.
Oh, okay.
Ben Stevenson is the artistic director for their used to be Houston Ballet.
Mm.
Um, and I just talked with Adam McKinney, and he wants me to set a work on TCU,
Okay.
so Texan Christian University.
Mm-hmm.
And but as far as dance company, like mainstream dance
Mm.
company, yes, this is my first commission work. Well, and for family,
Yeah.
going home.
Well, I'm going to be down there kikiing and getting my life, because
Yes, please.
I have gaps between some of my shows, and I can, scoot around and get
Yeah.
away and relax my mind here and there.
Yes.
But I would love to come down and just, say hi and support. I'm actually going to
Oh,
Philly.
please.
My niece is graduating in her master's program. I'm so proud of her.
Okay. Cool.
Little
Cool.
Miss Madison. So, yes. Well, I'm so thankful that you jumped on. I can't wait
Oh,
to
of
see you in
course.
person. Uh, I'll keep you posted about the live in person.
Yes, please do.
Um, yeah.
Um,
Anything else that let me know, obviously, about any routing next summer, obviously. If
yeah.
it works out with Leah,
Okay.
because that's a lot easier, obviously, for the Northeast kids if somebody's already in the area.
Yeah, and you know what? We'll work it out.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll fundraise.
Right.
If it means
Part of
supporting
it.
you. If you mean
So are
supporting my
you
sister.
are you the Are you the executive director and artistic director?
No, our executive director, her name is Michelle Patrick.
Okay.
I was doing the executive director. I'm like, I'm done. No, I'm done. I'm tired. Like, just
Yeah.
to trying to, to run the company and to also book the company and
Mm.
choreograph on the, you know, I'm just like, I need help.
Yeah.
So I got a
But you have
wonderful,
management now, right?
yes, I have a wonderful, beautiful, you know, Michelle Patrick, she's executive director. You know, I have my assistant Ashley Gazana, you know, Gazana, she's my assistant artistic director. You know, Eddie Otero has always been there for
Yes.
me, my associate director. So
Right. But I
yeah.
mean, booking management.
Booking manager, yes, Ed Schowler. Yes, that's my boy. He came actually he drove all the way down from Cincinnati uh to Virginia to see the company, you know, and also, you know, and bring three presenters. I'm like, see, yes, that's what
See,
I'm talking about.
yes. I
Like,
just saw him. He invited me to come see Limon.
okay.
And he's also so Bernard just signed with a new agency to, hey Monique, Martin, come on, look, send me an invite, girl. I mean, yeah. So Bernard just joined with an agency, so a booking agency to help get them gigs. Basically, that's what it is, right?
Hmm.
And it's it red light management,
Red Shell
red,
Management.
red shell.
Hmm.
Oh, that's right, it's red shell because I think I tagged him in something, and I tagged red light, and they were
Oh,
like, "Who are you?"
who you what?
Red Shell Management, but he also manages Limon and also
Yes.
910, who I just saw
Yep.
recently
Hmm. We were
perform a new.
supposed to get together and everything because we were doing something for APAT, but then of course COVID. But I actually would love. I'm just excited about doing fellowship with 90 Chin and Collage and
Yes,
Lamone. You
collage.
know, just to get together with the artistic directors and then just talk and see what we can do for each other too within you know, our circle.
That's
You know,
important. That's
yeah.
really important, that communication. Because listen, I'm sure it's a thing of like everyone's competing for the same funds and tour dates and everything else. But even if there's that sense of healthy camaraderie along with the competition, it just makes for a healthier ecosystem.
Well, yeah,
When
at the end of the day, we're all family. That's the
right.
thing. You know, I mean, like we all are in support. If dance is going to live, we have to be in support of each other.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that's why I say we can't discount each other. And so, you know, my thing is, you know, if I can bring you to Vegas, then that's what I'm gonna do. You
Yeah.
know, I'm fine. I don't look at you as competitive because we all
Mm-hmm.
have something different to say. Every company is
Exactly.
different and special in its own way.
Yeah.
So, you know, I just look forward to fellowshipping, you know, with them and hoping that they can, you know, I can help facilitate them coming to Vegas and maybe they can turn around and bring me to Memphis or whoever or wherever, you know.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know, 'cause
absolutely.
that's
I
what
mean,
it's
I feel
about.
the same way about even, I mean, during the heat height of the pandemic, I
Right.
started a summer presenter sort of quorum
Yeah.
over Zoom, and it was just so good. And those relationships, of course, continue. And most of them were people that I already knew. I was like, child, what are we doing? Because everyone
Right.
was freaking out, and it was just good to have that bi-weekly sort of hang in there, guys, or what are you thinking, or what protocols are you putting in place, and
Place or
who's
yeah. No.
and are
Yeah.
you bringing this person back, and
Oh, I
especially,
am constantly on the phone with Linda
oh
and
goodness,
Melissa. Like,
yeah,
girl, what is your protocol and what's going
yeah,
on there? And you know, and so we constantly talk. We do have that artistic director, you know, connection.
oh, that's beautiful,
Because we all know how hard and difficult it is. And sometimes as artistic directors, we just feel like we're out here alone, you know,
yes.
and fighting this battle against the elements, which is
Well, if
basically
you're still in Philly through the end of the month of August, please come up to New York and see Hubbard Street at Central Park.
oh yeah, no, yeah, it's gonna happen. Because no, I was trying to get down to I was trying to see Linda's first you know, her first concert that she was curating in
Mm-hmm.
Chicago. And then it fell through because of COVID and all this other not her concert, but us. You
Mm-hmm.
know, and I was just like so upset because I wanted to
Mm-hmm.
be there and support her just to be like, there's a face that's rooting you on in the,
Yes.
you know, from the house. So
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
yeah.
No, it's important to be there for each other. And that's why I love going to these shows, and I also post about it because I just want people to see, like, yeah, these shows are happening. I mean, I know there's definitely still a fear factor for a lot of people, and I get it.
Yeah.
Trust me when I tell you, I'm sitting in that theater with 2 masks on. I'm out.
I got my KN95 times 3 AB plus. Which, like, like I can't.
And so I know there's still, for a lot of people, there's still that sort of like, I ain't going in nobody's theater, sitting next to nobody. I mean, okay, so
Hacking.
people, please know that in New York City, theaters are still requiring vaccination proof and masks. And I've seen many times people don't read,
Right.
they show up at these theaters, not that, whatever, and they get turned away. So until you know for sure, just read each theater's protocols before you buy your tickets.
And just bring your mask. Just keep it in your purse, in your pocketbook. So just
in your back pocket.
Right. Like your iPhone. Just keep mask, iPhone, keys. That's it.
That's it. That's it. Because we're still in it.
Right.
We have to figure out a way to live through it. Because what are we going to do? We're going to turn to cave people? I don't think so.
Right.
Only on the weekend. I love my weekend caving. But we have to go on as a society. Because as you've seen, or at least in New York, just that 2-year period of sort of like isolation, 1.5 years, people are coming out a little bit ticked. They're a little bit, I mean, it's something.
Serious. Yeah.
It's really serious. And it's isolation.
Yeah.
We're human beings. We have to have contact. Like,
right.
How, you see like elderly people that, are growing old alone and they start to decline faster that way. Or when babies don't have touch, right? Yeah. They don't grow.
Yeah.
We need human contact, unless you're just so much of a misanthrope that you just don't like people. That's on you. But most people like people, I think.
Right. They need a hug, and it releases something. Like when somebody hugs you, it releases, and I'm like, that's why I try to be a advocate of good hugs.
Yeah. Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So I'm in Jersey now. I'm going to go see Nimbus dance tonight. Here in Jersey City. They have a dance performance tonight and a gala, little reception. Okay.
Yeah. Cool.
There you go. Got a little zhuzhed up.
Pull it up.
My hair, so it's all tight and curly. I'm like, I gotta get some legs going back.
Right.
It shrunk up. I'm like, because black girls have shrinkage. If y'all know black girl shrinkage, this is black girl shrinkage.
Right.
So anyway, my love, I'm so happy for you. I can't wait to see what you did with Philadanco. Thank you for popping on International Dance Day.
Of course. Yeah, I'm about to get ready for rehearsal. Get the men, because I just have the men in the company. They're performing. So.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah.
So Bernard was my partner in Philadanco as well as at Alvin Ailey, and so a lot of history in these streets. So thank you, baby. Love you.
All right, I love you too.
And stay safe.
All right. Love you. Mwah. Bye.
Yes. I wish I had a picture of Bernard in dancing days, but I do not. So that was Bernard Gaddis, my baby brother from Philadanco and Philadelphia, and Alvin Ailey. We were partners together. We had a great time together, dancing many amazing classic works, including Revelations and, just all manner of works. And so if anybody else wants to pop on and join me for a moment, it's International Dance Day. I'm so excited to be this person that can bring dance to the streets and, accompany. Oh, I do. Oh, yes. Okay. I hit that by accident. I was looking for something else. But since that one popped up, that is me. Okay, look, waist is snatched. With the great Leonard Meek. And this is a quote by Alvin Ailey. Actually, this is not my quote. Dance is for everybody. I believe that the dance came from the people and that it should always be delivered back to the people. And so absolutely, which is why I love what I do at SummerStage, because all the shows that I present in the parks are free. And predominantly what we present for SummerStage are free shows, music, and dance. So it just gives me so much pleasure to be able to bring dance to people at no cost and introduce, the art form that I love so much to a broad audience. And so, yes, that was me dancing with Alvin Ailey photo shoot. Yes. So I'll give it a few more minutes to see if anybody else wants to pop on. You have the floor. But yes, I am going to be doing dannIGeeLive live in person at a venue still to be announced. And this was a couple of summers ago, back in 2019. Oh, Desmond's face is missing. It was a panel discussion I did with BB Newworth. Yeah, BB Newworth. Alicia Graf, Mack, who was a former principal dancer at Dancer of Harlem, as well as Alvin Ailey. And Desmond's face is hidden, but as well as Desmond Richardson. And the conversation was the art of the transition, where we talked about, you know, what it's like to have to leave dance, especially when you're not ready to leave dance, like in my case, an injury or just getting older. And if this is an art form that you've spent so much time doing your entire childhood, teenage years, adult years, there is a mourning period. Like you really are mourning leaving the art form. Hey, Shannon. Oh, thank you. And so, yeah, I mean, so this conversation was really powerful. It was very emotional. It was in 2019. And maybe I'll just show you. Shannon, you want to come on? Are you dressed, girl? I have about 5-10 more minutes. Let me see. Oh, okay. Dances for everybody. Dances for everybody. This was in Harlem in 2018, I believe. And again, as I said, I do open dance classes before each of my citywide dance performances. And this queen got up there and was getting down. When I tell you guys, she was getting down. Look how beautiful that is. I hope to be that. I'm close to that, but I hope to be that. When, you know what I'm saying, like always dancing and just beautiful dress on, having a good time. Dance just brings people together, and like nothing else. I mean, music does too, for sure, for absolute sure. And we have an amazing music lineup this summer, so please go to the website. Please check out all that we're doing, and this is fun. Yes, too. So this was in 2019. I had La Ballet Trocaderos in Monte Carlo. And this night was Global Pride, the 50th anniversary of Pride in the nation, New York, all these things. And I decided to wear a tutu. Yes, as I was announcing the show. It was so much fun. And yeah, so that's it. That's all. Just proud of what we're doing, proud of what I'm doing in these streets as a curator and a presenter. Yes, Linda. Oh, right. Oh, you know her, Monique? So I'm assuming you mean the elder, our elder. Okay, yes. That's awesome, Miss Linda. Yes. And I have another photo of a woman that took one of our dance classes. This was when I had Alvin Ailey at Central Park I was showing their documentary, but I had a Revelations masterclass on stage in Central Park, and I think this was 2016. And you can't see, I do have a photo with her face, but I just felt like she was in heaven in this picture, just going for it. And I remember her saying to me afterwards that she had always wanted to learn the moves to Revelations, specifically Wade in the Water. And this was a moment from Wade in the Water being taught by former principal Alvin Ailey dancer Nasha Thomas. And her name is Miss Peggy. And this moment was so wonderful for me, and it just brought tears to my eyes watching her just go around and undulating and just wading in the water, feeling that water, feeling that music. It was really a beautiful moment. So listen, dance is for everyone. Dance is life. Dance is my life. Music as well, but dance primarily is my life. And just proud of the legacy that I'm continuing, proud of the history that I have with dance, and proud of what's to come. So please go to the SummerStage website, summerstage.org, look at the season, look at the photos on my page, and just come out. If you see me out in these parks, please let me know that you're there. Dance is for everyone. Oh, thank you, Mo. I love you. My girl Monique Martin, also a former colleague of mine at SummerStage, who I miss terribly. She ran the circus programming and the family programming brilliantly. I'm gonna say it. So yeah, shout out to my girl Monique Martin. And so yes, if you see me out in these parks, please come out. Opening night is June 11th with Herbie Hancock and Keon Harold, but I'm very happy got added to the lineup. I believe there's a DJ. We're trying to still anyway, doesn't matter. Please come out. Let me know you're there. Shout me out, and I will see you all Very soon. I'm still going out to see dance performances. So if you see me at a dance show, let me know. Say hi. And definitely see you guys very soon at SummerStage. And stay tuned for my Danny G Live in person. Save the date, July 1st. More to come on that. I'm super excited to bring this in person live. Finally. Yes. And if anybody knows Oprah, let her know I need a show. Hey, Galib. Oh my God, great program the other night. You guys are awesome. All right, have a wonderful weekend. Happy International Dance Day. I love you guys for tuning in on this beautiful, glorious Friday afternoon. Get outside. And I'm going outside. Yes, Lay Valley, I freak, honey. All right, talk to you guys soon. See you next week.